Since its beginning, Major League Baseball had been played exclusively in the United States. But in 1968, that changed.
I welcome the Montreal Association, whatever they call their team, whatever they're going to call it.
Montreal was awarded the first franchise located outside the U.S. Along with the San Diego Padres, the Expos would begin play in 1969. On April 14th of that year, after playing their first 6 on the road, the Expos played the first regular season game in Canada at Jerry Park and defeated the St. Louis Cardinals 8-7.
I don't know if you know this, but there's an Expos Facebook fan page happening in Canada, and this fan page is dedicated to really celebrating the history of the Expos, but it also wants to show the world and Major League Baseball that the city can once again support another MLB team. So whether it be Montreal Commissioner or maybe Vancouver, what has to happen for Canada to possibly get another team?
Well, we don't have any expansion plans right now.
Okay.
I mean, there's this, with 30 teams, I think it's a terrific number. We've just changed the schedule around and changed the format of the divisions around. So there's just, we've expanded enough now. And there comes a certain point where you can expand too much and then it really hurts the sport. I understand their loyalty, but at the moment we have no plans for expansion, and I don't see any in the foreseeable future.
The commissioner's not talking about expansion, but based on the comments recently about Tampa Bay, maybe contraction. Look at this. Quote, look at their club in the major leagues and it's competitive and is averaging 18,000 people a game. That may have been okay in 1956, but it's not okay today. Clearly, Bud Selig sees the Rays as problematic simply because they're in a bad stadium, in a bad location. They're a good team and they can't draw anybody. You'll see a lot of Expos jerseys in the stands today for a reason. Annakin Slade is here from the ExposNation, the creator of it on Facebook, and a former Expo from Chatham, Ontario, Bill Atkinson, is here. Annakin, start with you. What's the goal of your organization?
Well, I mean, we started this with the Facebook fan page, which was mentioned in the piece you just showed. 156,000 likes on there right now. Our goal is basically, you know, we're not billionaires as fans. We're not businessmen. All we can do is come out, rock the Expos colors, represent, and if there ever is expansion one day, or if there ever is a team that wants to move, we want MLB to know that the fan base does exist. We haven't forgotten about baseball in Montreal. We are a baseball town, and we're dedicated to showing that.
As a former Expo, what was it like for you, Bill, to watch them leave?
It was scary because I used to go back every year and throw batting practice, and my son would be able to go down the field and have fun. And, you know, hitters liked it because I was still throwing the stuff good, and, you know, sinking a fastball, making it move, doing things. So when they're hitting BP, it's a little easier when you get into a game to see that.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it's possible for Montreal to support, and look, this is a long way off. There's no new stadium. There's no plan, as the commissioner has stated. But if baseball ever came back in the major league form, do you think the city would be able to support it, the city and surrounding area?
I have no doubt that if it did come back, we would be able to support. Montreal's a city, a festive city. When the summer hits, we all want to go outside. We all want to do something where we're in the outdoors. And I think that a downtown stadium is crucial because, like I say, we're an outdoor city. And a lot of things got to fall into place. We're not going to lie. You know, you got to have the expansion or the movement. You got to have the stadium. You got to have somebody with deep pockets. But I'm sure that, you know, even the Tampa Bay owner said himself publicly that Montreal, he has no doubt, could support a major league team. We've been here since Jackie Robinson came to our city, and we'll always be Expos fans and baseball fans in Montreal.
Interesting. You've got a lot of people here today sitting together watching the Jays. It's fun to see Expos colors back in Toronto. I used to love going to the old Pearson Cup. Annakin Slade and Bill Atkinson, former Expo, we appreciate them dropping by Blue Jays Central to talk about their organization, ExposNation.